We're back with WSJ Lunch Break and Wendy Bounds. Is TV talk ruining your dinner party as more highbrow dramas like Mad Men take over the airwaves? TV is dominating the cultural conversation, sometimes even job interviews, the Wall Street Journal's entertainment columnist John Jurgensen. He's been canvassing the cultural zeitgeist, as he likes to do. You like that, cultural zeitgeist?
Sure,
I love to throw that in. All right, you're right here with us. TV used to be like the low-brow cousin to film. Now, every time I go to drinks, or every time if we had a water cooler, we have a kind of coffee cooler station. But that's what everybody's talking about is TV. Why the shift?
Well, you've had in the past 10 years, blame it all on Sopranos. You know, you've had this growing explosion of sort of high-end, high-quality serial TV. You know, now that every cable channel feels it has to kind of make its mark with its own original TV dramas, you have more and more of these that are being rolled out there, and more of them are drawing attention. So you have kind of an Ivy League of TV dramas. You know, your Mad Men's, your Breaking Bads, these ones that all get sort of mentioned in the same breath of quality TV.
Mad Men, you said Breaking Bad, Game of Thrones. I mean, these are some of the ones that I see sort of soliciting the most passionate conversations. What about online? How much has sort of social media changed this game? And which of these TV shows get the most discussion online?
Well, currently it is Game of Thrones because it's on the air, and among some indicators, it is the most talked about show online. But yeah, this conversation in social media is just sort of surrounding the real life conversation. I mean, one rises and so does the other. It's sort of a parallel conversation that people are having. So, you know, you're talking about it online, you're also talking about it face to face. The kind of tricky thing is, though, you have to kind of keep in mind that you're maybe watching at a different pace than all those people around you. So then you get into the whole spoiler territory.
Issue, and also the issue of not everybody watching the same. There are so many programs out there that even if you are someone who is a TV, you know, consumer, you can't watch everything. So if you go to a dinner party and you're I mean, this did happen to me once with Sopranos. I wasn't called up. I went to a dinner party. I had nothing to say. I had nothing. I might as well have just like gone and sat by myself at the bar and like drank away my sorrows.
One of the folks I talked to made a great comparison. They said it's almost like gossip. You know, you wouldn't talk about people who aren't at the table. You know, you're not going to talk about the friends who aren't there with the friends who are there. It's just like people that, you know, you can't relate to. I can't relate to those characters you're talking about so passionately because I don't watch the show. So it kind of goes along the lines of social etiquette. You know, you wouldn't talk about people who aren't in the room necessarily.
No, very good point. All right, interesting. If you want to read more about these shows and about how people are chatting about them, you can read your story tomorrow. John Jurgensen, thank you so much for being with us.
My pleasure.
Appreciate it.